Welcome back, horror enthusiasts, to your favorite chilling corner of the internet, Whisper Wonders. Your comments and shared experiences have been nothing short of spine-tingling. I must say, your tales of terror are truly the stuff of nightmares. To our new guests, do consider joining our macabre family. A simple click to subscribe and a like on this video would suffice. Now, in the spirit of maintaining the eerie ambience, we'll be tiptoeing around certain strong words as per YouTube's guidelines. But fear not, the chill factor remains intact. Now let's dim the lights and dive into the dark abyss of human nature. Our tale today revolves around a chilling crime that shook the very core of India, the Rajesh Anupama Gulati murder case. A tale of love turned sour, of trust betrayed. If you thought your neighbor's dog barking at 3 a.m. was scary, wait until you hear about the horrors that unfolded in the Gulati household. In the heart of India, a horrific tale of love turned sour unfolds. In the bustling city of Delhi, a couple, Rajesh and Anupama Gulati, seemed to lead a typical life. Neighbors would see them together in the mornings and evenings, but little did they know of the darkness that was about to eclipse their lives. The couple's story is not one of love, but a chilling narrative of deceit, betrayal, and a gruesome end. Rajesh, a seemingly ordinary man, harbored an extraordinary secret. His wife, Anupama, was not missing as he had claimed to concerned friends and family. The reality was far more sinister. He had brutally taken her life and attempted to erase all traces of his horrifying act. The crime was meticulously planned and executed with chilling precision. Rajesh didn't just murder Anupama, he dismembered her, reducing her existence to mere pieces, packed away in shopping bags. But the horror doesn't end there. The parts not disposed of were preserved, frozen inside a deep freezer, a grim reminder of the life he had extinguished. As the police began their investigation, they found themselves entangled in a web of deceit and manipulation. The case was a puzzle, every piece of evidence leading to more questions than answers. However, the witnesses provided a clearer picture of the couple's life and Rajesh's suspicious activities. One neighbor recounted hearing strange noises late at night, while another spoke of Rajesh's increasingly erratic behavior. The local shopkeeper, where Rajesh bought an unusually large amount of plastic bags and cleaning supplies, also came forward. The pieces of the puzzle were starting to fit together, and the image they formed was terrifying. Rajesh had left a trail of breadcrumbs that led the police right to his doorstep. His attempt to hide his crime was far from perfect. The shopping bags he used to dispose of Anupama's remains were traced back to him, and his frequent shopping trips raised eyebrows. His mistake? Underestimating the power of collective observation and the tenacity of the law enforcement. The police closed in, and Rajesh's facade crumbled. He was arrested, and under intense interrogation, he confessed to his horrifying crime. He had murdered his wife, dismembered her, and tried to hide the evidence. A chilling confession, indeed. The question that haunted everyone was, why? Why did he resort to such extreme measures? But why would a man turn against his wife in such a brutal manner? The answer to that question would unveil a darker motive, a motive buried deep within the recesses of Rajesh's mind. The tale of Rajesh and Anupama Gulati is a chilling reminder of the horrors that can lurk behind the most ordinary facades, a testament to the darkness that can reside in the human heart. Behind every crime there lurks a motive, a reason that justifies the unjustifiable for the criminal. In our tale of horror, we turn our gaze towards Rajesh Anupama Gulati, a man driven to commit an unthinkable act. Rajesh, a seemingly ordinary man, harbored a dark motive, a twisted rationale that led him down a path of no return. The reason? An escalating feud with his wife, Anupama. The disputes, the arguments, the disagreements all culminated in a brutal decision. A decision that would forever stain his hands with the blood of the woman he once vowed to protect. Rajesh's plan was meticulously crafted, the product of a mind driven by desperation and malice. He intended to murder his wife and then, in an act of horrific audacity, dismember her body, reducing her to mere pieces. His tools, a common kitchen knife and a shopping bag. An everyday object, now a vessel of terror. The gruesome act committed, Rajesh then sought to hide his crime. The pieces of Anupama, once a lively woman, were packed away in shopping bags, and the remnants were preserved in a deep freezer, a chilling testament to the monstrous act. His plan was to dispose of them gradually, erasing all traces of his heinous crime. But every plan, no matter how well conceived, has its flaws. As Rajesh went about his grim task, he left behind clues, breadcrumbs that would eventually lead to his downfall. His behavior, his actions all began to attract attention, raising suspicions among those around him. His motive, his plan, and his attempts to hide his crime were all part of a dark tapestry, woven with threads of deceit and malice. But as we'll soon discover, no matter how carefully one plans, no matter how deeply one buries their secrets, they have a way of surfacing. But every criminal makes a mistake, and Rajesh was no exception. As the net tightened around Rajesh, his plan began to unravel. The local police had started to grow suspicious. The absence of Anupama, Rajesh's wife, was noticeable, her presence missed in the community. Rajesh's story of her sudden relocation didn't quite add up, especially with her personal belongings left behind. The police decided to pay a visit to the Gulati residence. The house, once filled with life, now echoed an eerie silence. The officers were met with an unsettling sight. The once vibrant home was now shrouded in an air of dread. Rajesh, who was once a jovial character, now seemed twitchy and anxious. The officers decided to dig deeper, and that's when the horrifying truth came to light. Hidden deep within their residence was the ghastly evidence of Anupama's demise. The sight was enough to send shivers down the spine of even the most seasoned officers. Rajesh was immediately taken into custody, the facade of the concerned husband crumbling away. As Rajesh sat in the interrogation room, the magnitude of his actions began to sink in. His confession was nothing short of bone-chilling. He had meticulously planned and executed the murder of his own wife. His motive was as dark as the act itself. The confession sent ripples through the community, leaving them questioning the man they once knew. The impact on the community was profound. The trust they had in their neighbors was shattered, replaced with fear and suspicion. The image of the happy couple they had in their minds was replaced with a haunting reality. Anupama, who was once a vibrant part of their community, was now the victim of a horrifying crime. The case of Rajesh and Anupama Gulati was a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk within the most seemingly normal individuals. It was a wake-up call for the community, a reminder to be vigilant and aware. A chilling tale indeed, one that serves as a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk behind closed doors. So, fellow horror fans, what do you make of this spine-chilling tale? The story of Rajesh and Anupama Gulati, a tale as old as time, yet as fresh as a wound, still bleeding. A man, his wife, a secret, and a freezer. It's the stuff of nightmares, isn't it? Perhaps you've heard similar stories in your own neighborhoods, tales that send shivers down your spine, experiences that make your heart race and your palms sweat. We all have our creaky doors and flickering lights, don't we? Those unexplained noises in the dead of night, that feeling of being watched when you're all alone. It's the uncanny, the eerie, the downright terrifying. And you know what? We want to hear about it. Share your own bone-chilling experiences in the comments section. Let us delve into your world of shadows and whispers. Your tales of the macabre are not just stories, they are the lifeblood of this channel, the very essence of Whisper Wonders. But enough of the present. Let's take a quick step back into the past. If you've not yet had the chance to watch our previous video on cursed games, I highly recommend you do so. It's a journey into the world of the occult, a world where a roll of the dice or the turn of a card can spell doom. You can find the link in the description below. Now, as we wrap up, let's return to the cold, harsh reality of the Gulati case. What do you think? What would have been your course of action had you stumbled upon such an event in your neighborhood? How would you react? Would you be a silent observer or an active participant in the pursuit of justice? Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Whisper Wonders, where we delve into the dark corners of the world. Until next time, stay safe and keep wondering.